the Bichir brothers are amazing actors, okay? So that you have to bring your A game. You have to. My life from April to August is Fausto Galvan. He's the most collaborative role that I've ever done. Fausto is not credited to Ramón Franco. Like I said, his voice is Demian's, his words are Elwood's. Juan Carlos Cantu, the captain, helps me with my words and my pronunciation. My Obregón, Daniel Mora, he helps me with words and pronunciations. Everybody helps to contribute to the creation of this character. When I get to work in the morning, I don't shake hands and say hello. To my crew, we hug. We hug. That never happens. You usually go to work and, good morning, how are you? You give hands. But in this show, no. In this show, you get to work and you get a hug. Because we know that we have something special. I'm saying I wasn't going to be just, here's a bad guy. No, he's the ultimate bad guy. So what happened? What happened was that as an actor, then I have to take all those roles that I had played for 30 years and bring them together to create Fausto. That I thought it would never happen, you know? I mean, my biggest worry was not to be a stereotype. That was my big fear, was don't be the bad guy stereotype on TV, because we hate that. We don't want that. We want to humanize him. We want to find his human qualities. And like I said, they don't give us the scripts ahead of time. So basically you have to read that script and find those little pieces, those little characteristics. What do we do? What do we take from this and add to this mix? And this year, I found so much of the man, of a real person, of a real man. I'm telling you, you're going to see stuff from Fausto this year that you're going to go, what?
Well, even in last season, I think there was a glimmer of him, his own little struggle of good and bad.
And last year, when I gave the $1 million for the girl, Marco says, oh, you're just giving the $1 million because you want, you know, to still bring your drugs in. And it's like, no, that's part of it. But I also don't like the fact that I know nobody's going to give $1 million in El Paso for this character. So why can't I be both? Why does it have to be just that I want my drugs to get through? I want, you know, the way that I saw him was that he gets mad. He gets mad that he knows nobody's going to give $1 million for this girl's life. Nobody cares about that money, you know? There was a moment last year, and I'll tell you which is where I finally found his humanity. And it was a real simple moment, because like I said, he terrified me at first. But I knew that I'm the power in the room. I'm the power. Everywhere I go, I'm the power. But there was a moment last year where Michael brings back the $1 million and he gives the money back to Fausto in his house by the fireplace. Fausto takes $10,000, throws it in the fireplace. He doesn't care, he just burns a stack of money. But everybody leaves and the scene finishes. And what the director did was he had one of the extras close a gate in the living room. And I didn't see that until I watched it on TV. And all of a sudden I watched it on TV, and all of a sudden at the end of the scene, somebody closes a gate in the living room. And I thought, wow, in your own living room, you need protection. So what do you have? I've got $400 billion. I'm worth $400 billion. I wear a $4 hat. But where can I go? Where can I go? I can't go anywhere. I'm a prisoner. In my own house, I'm a prisoner. It's the first time that we as a nation are addressing these issues. Really important issues, you know? And the fact that FX has allowed us to stay on the air past the first season, where the first season we had to deal with the the Scandinavian premise for the show, you know, and we didn't really cover as much of the border issues as they probably wanted to. But they gave us the second season pickup, which allowed us to now all of a sudden explore these different worlds.